Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, we had an encounter with Skull Kid, but we're unable to do a thing to him. But, on the bright side, we got back our instrument, which gives us this horn thing. I don't really know. I think it's kind of a stretch that it does that to you as a Deku. You might have noticed, we turned back time. We now no longer have any money. Well, rather, we did deposit it all, but if we had any money, we wouldn't have it anymore. Our Deku nuts are now 0. When traveling back in time, when you play the Song of Time, you unfortunately lose all that. Yeah, kind of a shame. But anyway, now that we've gotten back the precious item that was stolen from us, let's talk to the Happy Mask Salesman like he was saying we should. Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Oh! You got it! Then listen to me. Please play the song I'm about to perform and remember it well. A lot of people joke about how he gets that whole thing out of nowhere. I like how he has this gigantic organ just to play 3 notes. Seriously, he only uses 3 keys on that whole thing, and he has like 8,999 of them. What the heck? Anyway, let's go ahead and play the song he taught us. The Song of Healing. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. Wait. If a mask contains a spirit, then why do you have Mario's face on your backpack? Ah, yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal. And with that, we hit the Deku Mask! I am very tone deaf, and I could not match that to the song at all! And I don't know why I'm trying to match that to a song that's not there. We got the Deku Mask to keep as a memento. We can now select it as a C item, and we can wear the mask to turn into that Deku form that we were in any time. Now I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please, give me that which you promised me. Don't tell me. My mask. You did get it back, didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. The mask that was stolen from me, it is called Majora's Mask. It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used by an ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now that the tribe from legend has vanished, no one knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now that imp has it. I am begging you, you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. Then why overreact? You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. Well, with that, we now know our mission. We need to get back that mask. However, we now know that at the end of the 3rd day, after the mask salesman has gotten here, now that we've traveled back in time, we know that, unfortunately, That mask is going to be able to bring upon the end of the world by the night of the 3rd day. That mask, the Skull Kid uses the power of the mask to do those terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we've got to do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, canyon that Tail was trying to tell us about. I bet he's referring to the 4 areas just outside of town. There's one in each compass direction. What do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips over important stuff, so I guess we'll just have to go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. Now, we could go do that, but something that we want to tackle first. Remember the Scarecrow saying that if we found a special song, if we played it backwards, something interesting would happen that would slow the flow of time? Well, now that we know the Song of Time, we can do just that. No, it's not the Song of Healing backwards. Even though that is really similar to ZREO's song, which is awesome. We are going to slow the flow of time down. This actually slows it by down to a third of what it normally is, not half, which is kind of weird. But he also said that if we play each note twice, we can actually proceed to the next increment of 12 hours in the next 72 hours, which is also really nice. But, first thing is first, now that we have a sword again, we want to hit this statue before doing anything else. Trust me, it'll be important for later. With the sword, I guess I could show, there's a few things that we have. We have a regular stab with just the B button. We have a vertical slice with lock on and B. We can lock on and press A to do a jump attack. We can hold down B and do a spin attack, which consumes a little bit of magic. Or if you don't want to consume magic, you can just rotate the control stick and hit B to do the same thing without having to charge up. Shield is with R, and then you can stab through the shield. If you have B, you are vulnerable for a brief amount of time if you do that. But that really explains it all. I am Clarissa! So what we're going to do now is the Great Fairy was telling us that we really should get interrupted by a Deku Scrub with epic hair. No, the Great Fairy was telling us that when we got our form back to normal, we should go see her again because she will have something for us. So we're going to do just that. So I will see you guys in just a moment after I get the Stray Fairy back and we go back to see the Great Fairy. And I like this kid's Keaton mask. Back to the normal kind. And welcome back. And I don't know why I welcomed you back, considering that I already welcomed you back to more Majora's Mask at the start of this video. Here in North Clocktown, where the fairy fountain is, we jump over here. Look at this! We're on the slide! We can now play with the big kids! Maybe one day we'll be as badass as Jim. Maybe. But, on top of this tree over here, we can get another piece of heart! Very nice. So we now have 4 pieces of heart. Or no, excuse me, 5? Yes, 4. What the heck am I thinking? I just completed a heart container. Why would I think any differently? So, we know where the Stray Fairy is, though, because we got it last time. So, we're going to take it here and check it out. Tim is... Okay, I already made that joke last time. Effects of time travel are rough on a man's memory. Oh, Tattle, and you kind young one, not young one of the altered shape. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. For now, this is all I can offer you. Alright, allow me to ease your weariness as a token of my gratitude. Oh, she's easing, alright. She's easing and sweeping us off our feet. She will now give us something different. Oh, kind young one, scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. So, broken stray fairies that we're going to have to find in those 4 areas that Tail was telling us about. Please find a way to save them and return to their fountains. Surely they will add to your strength. Allow me to grant you something good, so that stray fairies will not fear you. We now get our second mask, the Great Fairy's Mask, and thankfully it does not turn us into Miss Pointy Tits herself. It does not do that. Instead, see whenever your journey is a major wear, okay? What it'll do is, simply put, we can just put it on. It does not transform us. It is... this game has the most unique items of any Zelda game by far. Put it on, and it just makes us look like we're a kid in a bad Halloween costume with a really, really cool wig. This won't really do anything until we are near stray fairies, like she was saying, but it's kind of neat. We're gonna go around town and do a couple more things before taking off. First thing is first, we want to go over here to West Clocktown. We were told that we could actually get some, No, we want to talk to this kid now that we are human. We gotta tell him the secret code, which we know because we time traveled. And no, that cut wasn't because I had to go and look up what our code was for this. You know, it wasn't because of that. It wasn't. I swear. Maybe. Possibly. Not really. Okay, so. I'm going to go ahead and what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try out this new Deku mask. That is creepy. A lot of people think that the moon is scary. I think that that is more scary. What we want to do is we want to go over to the observatory. Just going to do this really quick, and I'm going to go ahead and see the man in the observatory as a human now. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Well, you're a child I've never seen in town before. Are you a new friend of the Bombers? So apparently he thinks that we're a bomber because we're a human kid. Yeah, overgeneralization at its finest. I always say it is important to develop your interests while you're young. Use this telescope to look around. If you're interested, give it a try. I like this guy. He's, you know, teaching science kids in a cool way that we actually care about. He's like Mr. Wizard. Oh! What's this guy doing here? We'll go ahead and follow him with our telescope really quick. There he is again. Found him. Okay, so. Goes down the hole. So, if we ever go out there, we definitely want to see where he... see that Deku scrub and everything, though, because he might be up to something suspicious. Maybe if we go see him, we can get awesome hair that lets us fly. Now that we're done with that, we don't really have much else that I'm going to be doing here in town before we take off. Because we should probably leave to the south like Tattle was telling us. But I have just a couple more things that I want to take care of really, really quick, and then we'll be off. Not too much more. So see you guys in just a moment. Oh, and now that we live here as a human, hey guy, you haven't passed my test. How do you know my secret code? Nobody but the Bombers know that code. So why do you know it? Listen, guy. Oh, we're in deep trouble. We have earned the respect of Jim. Man! That was my life's dream. You managed to figure out a code that only we know. Now that's something. I like you. What's your name, guy? Link, huh? Alright, that Skull Kid broke our rules and is doing all kinds of stuff. I'm making Link a new member of the Bombers instead. This is the Bomber's Notebook. It contains words we live by. Read it over. And we get saluted by Jim. Man, look at us. Only our second visit to Clocktown, and we are a badass. 1. Find trouble people and add their names and pictures. Only 20 people will fit in your book. 2. Promise to help them. Mark promises with promise stickers. Never be late with fulfilling your promises. Whenever you solve someone's problem, it will make you happy, so a happy sticker will be added to your book. 4. No removing stickers! Yes, sir. Use a promise sticker to keep track of people until everyone is happy. Don't forget the rules! Tattle, you here tell Skull Kid that he's out of here. He's been acting like a real jerk lately. Will do. Alright, so we were taught the secret code. It was added to our book. So, we're going to go ahead and check out the Bomber's Notebook really quick and... look at him run off. Isn't he a majestic stallion? Wait, what? So, going over here, we have our Bomber's Notebook now. We open this. We have now become a member of the Bombers, and we have that happy sticker over there that shows us that we've completed this. It tells us that we have the secret code, so now we can look up the secret code in here anymore, so no more remembering! Or looking at previous recordings. Okay, so we have all this done. This shows any times that you can meet with the Bombers. As you can see, the blue bar goes all the way across 3 days, so anytime during the next 3 days we can do that. Scrolling down, look at all this stuff we have to do. We have to make this many people happy to truly fulfill Jim's wish. So, what I'm going to do next is... So now here in West Clocktown, I'm going to assume you lost all my money. You need something? Withdraw. Alright, let's see. And we have that sticker. So, 402 rupees. So, the banker is able to keep all money that we store here. I'm going to withdraw, let's say, like 150 maybe. You know what? I think I know how the banker person man lady thing is able to keep our money. Look at that. Here, hang on a second. Look at that cow right there. That cow is quite obviously his time machine. So the banker person man lady thing is now the time traveling banker person man lady thing. Alright, so last thing that we're going to be doing right here near the bank is swordsman school. Now I figure we should do this really quick though, because I showed this before and we couldn't do anything with it before though, but now that we have a sword, who knows, maybe we could be top of the class. So we try. We want to do the expert course for 10 rupees, because we are awesome. If If we score 30 points, we will get a reward. We want to pull out our sword. We want to L target, press A to do a jump attack. Do not touch the control stick while doing this. Very important that you do not, otherwise it will not work and you will not get 3 points per hit. And I like how it shows the logs as like Deku sticks, just recolored. Lazy graphics of the N64 era, but then again, it was all they could really do back then. Okay, let's do it again. Do it again! Wish my mommy would give me a sword, but then again, I don't know why they'd give me a sword as a kid. When I was a little kid, I tried karate, I got punched in the face on the first day, and I was like, Mommy, I don't want to do this anymore! Alright, impressive. So now he's impressed with our skills. And for that, we get another piece of hearts. That makes 5. So, unbelievable. Cherish it well. Now that we're done with that, I think it's high time that we left town because we've been here for quite a while, and I don't want to stick around here for too long. So, out we go. Alright, let's go ahead and skip all around because this is much faster, and screw you just so hard! What is so bad about me just trying to get to the door? Why is that hurting you? So, what do we got here? Stop right there, Deku Scrub. Do you want to return to the swamp alone? It is dangerous outside the town wall, so I cannot allow a child like you to leave unaccompanied. You can't tell me what to do. What are you, my mom? I always thought these guards looked like women, though. But, if we turn back to human, stop right there. If you some errand to the swamp, it's dangerous to go outside the town wall, so I cannot allow a child like you to... A sword? My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. So, because we have a sword, apparently we are now a real man. That is not an innuendo whatsoever. Welcome to Termina Field! This is going to be where you're going to be doing a lot of your traveling, and there was really bad draw distance on that treasure chest right there. Termina Field! We want to keep going to the south because, over by that mountain, is this swamp. So we're going to be heading over here, just toward the swamp. And check this out! This is a Choo-Choo, an enemy that has since become a... Wow, our first battle with a sword, and you couldn't see any of it. It was just that painful. New video game laws mean to be rated E for everyone. You can't show the violence. So, heading over here. Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with the Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us that he'd been fighting with his friends and they had left him all alone.